Okay, here we are on video 6, which is really number 8 or something in the playlist, but I can't count. So here we're going to look at dividing a polynomial by a monomial. So if we have a polynomial like this one, 1, 2, 3 terms, we want to divide it by a monomial like 2a. What we need to do is divide each term, so this term by 2a, that term by 2a, and that term by 2a. You got to make sure to include both the number parts and the letter parts. Oops. And if you have exponents, you can use that quotient law. And you might need to rewrite them as separate fractions. I recommend, at least at the start, rewriting them as separate fractions. So I'll just rewrite the same thing, 4a cubed over 2a plus 2a squared over 2a minus 6a over 2a. I've taken this 2a and said I'm dividing that and that and that by 2a. I rewrote it so that I can't forget that that's really what I'm doing. The reason that I say can't forget is a common mistake here is you'll say, okay, I've got 4a cubed over 2a, 4 by 2, that's a 2, that's a 1, a cubed by a, that goes to squared, and that cancels, and you think you're done. But these ones, what happened there? They still need to be divided by 2a, but you've already canceled it out. It only canceled out for that one part, but it should apply to all three parts. So instead, rewrite it like this is a great way to not make that mistake. Now we can do each one of these individually. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. A cubed divided by a, 3 minus 1, is a squared. Over here, 2 divided by 2 is 1. A squared divided by a, that's a to the 2 minus 1, that's just a. And over here, 6 divided by 2 is 3. And a divided by a cancels out, so it's just 3. So this is my quotient here when I've got 4a cubed plus 2a squared minus 6a over 2a. Do again. 12a squared b plus 3a over 2b. I'm going to rewrite this as 12a squared b over 2b plus 3a over 2b. Now 12 over 2 is 6. A squared divided by no other a's is just a squared. B divided by b cancels out. Over here, 3 divided by 2 doesn't do anything pretty. A over b, again, nothing to cancel out. That's it. So this is as far as we can go. Try another one. Just do a line so we know that it's part of a different problem. Negative 30x plus 45 minus 10x cubed over 5. It's the same as negative 30x over 5 plus 45 over 5 minus 10x cubed over 5. So negative 30 over 5 is, well, negative 30 over 5 is 6. And x over nothing is just x. 45 over 5 is 9. And 10x cubed over 5, 10 over 5 is 2, and x cubed has nothing to cancel with. I would rewrite this just as negative 2x cubed plus 6x plus 9. I think it's always polite to take your polynomials and write them in descending order. Next one here, 16ab minus 32a squared over 8b. That's the same as 16ab over 8b minus 32a squared over 8b. 16 over 8, I'll just write below. 16 over 8 is 2. ab over b, b and b can cancel, there's just an a left. Here, 32 over 8 should be 4. And a squared has nothing to cancel with on the bottom, and b has nothing to cancel with on the top. So they just have to stay there. I could put brackets around it if I like, but same result either way. So when you're doing these, you could try to be fancy and say, okay, 16 over 8, that's 2. AB over B, the A has nothing to cancel with, but the B did. And 32 over 8, that's 4. A squared doesn't cancel, and that b doesn't cancel either. But you have to be really careful to be canceling on the top and leaving the bottom alone and referencing it each time. That's a brave move. I don't know if you always want to be making that. Okay, I'll see you in the next one where we'll multiply some polynomials together.